doing magic finding. So with as we all know, Diablo 2 Resurrected is going to be coming out pretty quick, at least by the end of this year. So that's going to be awesome. But a lot of people are going to want refreshers, and there's going to be new people, and especially with the option that I think when you can buy like the $60 or $70 version that gives you Diablo 2 Resurrected, and then it gives you like all the expansions of Diablo 3. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not going to say whether or not what kind of cash grab that is, but it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it's getting people back into maybe Diablo 2 and seeing how good the game really is, who might not have experienced it, especially like the younger crowd. I mean, I'm old now, so it's something completely different for me. Growing up with it's an amazing game, and honestly, with Resurrected itself, it kind of brings it back to what I remember Diablo 2 being. But to get into this, and I'm going to have multiple, like, I think I'm going to have 4 or 5 videos, just little steps to basically get into leveling your character, what you want to do to, maximize if you want to play like a paladin or a barbarian or even a sorceress. Doesn't really matter, Amazon, but you're going to need somebody that's going to magic find. And my suggestion is doing a sorceress. It's easy, easy to get into and easy to level. Once you're about 80, you can pretty much magic find anywhere you really want, and it's not too difficult. You don't need to have the best absolute amazing gear, and you don't need to have the absolute amazing magic find. As you can see, I have pretty hefty magic find. This is where I'm at. I have like perfect chance guards that I've finally gotten. War Travs. This is actually my first magic find item that I got, besides Shaco, or Harlequin's Quest. I don't know why. I think everybody just calls it Shaco. And these two got right off the bat really high in magic find. Finally got a Talrasha's. Took a really long time to get that, but the only reason I really got it is because I had a 3-piece. I already had the amulet, and then that gives, for the set bonus, 65 magic find on top of that, and then it gives faster cast rate. So, and then plus the belt gives a decent amount of magic find. I mean, gosh, like gold wraps is better, but with the magic find from the set, kind of all plays in together. I mean, I didn't need to use rune, but I wanted to just to boost my resistances. I'm using a rhyme and a tali, or a blade of Alibaba. That's because right now I'm, of course, sitting out here in doing pendles, so I'd run back and forth, and I use a harmony so that I can run faster in town and just do multiple runs of pendle over and over and over again, trying to get, wide range of items. The only thing you can't get off pendle is Meng Sung or Meng Song, whichever you like to prefer the call of that. And then, magic find charms. Don't have the absolute best, but at the end of the day, I mean, I'm running almost 800 magic find. Pretty substantial. I could definitely get better, and I'm still working on that, but I don't know if I'm going to actually keep working on it due to the fact that, I mean, we're sitting here maybe within 6 or 7 months. We're going to be playing the upgraded version, and I don't know if the single player is going to work, or I'd probably just start out new anyways. But like what you would do is you'd have like a 6-socketed sword, ist it all up, and then there's an extra on top of an Alibaba is 83, so it's 180 magic find just on one sword. Then you get like a 4-socketed shield, that's an extra 75 over a rhyme. So, I mean, you could get into that 900 range, if not higher. I'd be like close to, I think, what is that? Almost 800, 900, like 900-ish. Not doing the math real quick because it's not that important. But starting out, I mean, what you want to do is keep like faster cast rate rings. You're going to find magic find blue boots that you can buy, gloves that you can buy off vendors. You definitely want to get faster cast rate rings. Doesn't matter what's on them, just as they look better or they get better in stats, you upgrade your 10 faster cast rate. Don't really worry about trying to get magic find on rings or amulet. Get all faster cast, If you get an Oculus, that's really awesome because that's going to give you a nice boost, the faster cast, good damage output, and then you still get Magic Find off that. What else would you use? You would use like, Viper Magi, or you would use, let's go with like a Gothic Plate. And that's kind of the biggest thing. I would say like at a level 30-ish, you can do cow runs, multiple cow runs, and get bases for not only like a chest plate, helm, a sword. Then you can actually socket them with the cube recipe, so that you can get those. You can get, a 4-socketed, put topaz in them. That's your Magic Find. 200 Magic Find is very comparable. That'll give you the ability to go down, do Endarial like on Nightmare or Mephisto, and that's going to give you more than enough to get, your leg in the door. You could get Chance Guards, you can get Shaco, Nagel Rings, you can get War Travs, you can get like an Alibaba off of Mephisto. There's multiple different avenues of getting Magic Find just right there. And then if you don't want to like maximize your Sorceress, you can easily get like 400 very quick, and then just do multiple Pendle runs or Mephisto, and then be able to pretty much output whatever you're playing, like a Barbarian or something like that, where you're going to have the capability of now doing, playing on that character. And then if you want to make like a Barbarian fetch item or a find item, Barbarian Magic Find, that's pretty much the best you can literally get, because you can run 2 180 swords. But in the end, this is just to help you start out. And I'll put up in the description, where you should hit. Also, it's going to be item or little icons that I'm going to put on the video here to show you where you can get all your starting stuff. And then I'm going to probably come out with another video real quick of just where you can actually Magic Find pretty efficiently, especially starting out. And then, what class, especially as a Sorceress, because this is just going to be for like a Sorceress, in my opinion, starting guide, because I believe they're the easiest to start out with, and especially the easiest to do Magic Find, especially in the beginning, because it's just, with that teleport and not having an Enigma, it's just going to be so much easier for you, and that's pretty much like standard. Another thing, like the reason that I say level 30 is that you can get like an Insight with a Meditation Aura. You don't have to be sucking down mana potions to be teleporting anywhere, especially in multiplayer. So that's just going to make it a little bit easier for you, especially starting out, to get going and getting your Magic Find ready, especially if you're building a different character besides the Sorceress. But this has been Unreal. Hopefully this little Magic Finding update will help you in Resurrected, and I'll see you next time. Later, guys.